What are we doing today?
I don't know.
Well, then why am I here?
I mean, I found this under your desk.
No. No, I don't want it. The Esstenials. The Gaming Esstenials. From Redragon. In case you need it. We got this from Micro Center for $35. And we're going to see if it's worth $35. Yeah? Sound fun? Sounds fun.
I mean, it's probably worth $35.
I don't think so.
Really?
So they have this on the shelf in store. So I was playing with the keyboard, and let me tell you, the keyboard is not worth the $10 that it would have to be to split among 3 pieces. It's
Ooh.
Gaming Esstenials. It's gotta be good. I have high hopes for the mouse though. The mouse pad means nothing to me. So
You want me to open it?
it's all not RGB. It's all just red backlit. So nothing fancy. Sorry for RGB fans. Oh my goodness, it has 7 LED colors. Still not RGB. But oh, and a sticker.
Mine.
Yeah, of course it's hers. Alright, let's see. Beginning with the least important thing. I'll keep that right there like that. The mouse pad. It's actually bigger than I thought it'd be.
It's weirdly big.
It is weirdly big. It's pretty cool though if you have like a red and black setup. But it feels like a mouse pad. There's nothing special about it. Didn't think there would be. Doesn't scream gaming to me, you know. Also, can I have the box again? Mm-hmm. So on the box, it glows red. Don't know why. It's not backlit. It's just the mouse pad. It would take a little bit to get this kind of roll out though. I wish. So keep that in mind if you plan on buying this, which, you know, someone out there might need it. Like I said, the mouse I have high hopes for, so we're doing that one last. Now, moving to the keyboard. This feels like utter trash. USB 2.0, I don't know, or 2 point whatever the heck. In terms of feel, like it feels awful. It feels really cheap, which like the camera lady over here. Unprofessional. The keys are raised, which means good luck cleaning that. You spill Coke on this, it's gone. Either some of the lights will be fried or the whole system itself will be fried.
Can I just spill water on it instead?
And the keys just look awful. Like the print looks terrible, in my opinion. Alright, so we've gone over the 2 bad things. However, the thing I have the highest hopes for, because this feels like a pretty heavy mouse, which I'm surprised. So this is the mouse. It's got your, your 2 clicky boys, your middle clicky boy. Does it do left and right? It doesn't do left and right. It's got your DPI boy on top, and your 2, your 2 standard, I guess now, side buttons. I think it goes up to 3200 DPI. I don't know what the different settings are. It just said the max was 3200. So this should be able to play a first-person shooter or a battle royale. Perfectly fine. We're gonna test it here in a second, though. So, but it actually feels weirdly nice in my hand. It's definitely not ergonomic, but like it has that curve that kind of hugs your thumb and your pinky. But it doesn't feel too bad. I'm actually excited to see this mouse. Now I don't like the design of the LEDs on it. That's personal opinion. The LED colors. Now what did you...
The LED colors change with their DPI. So each color set to a different...
I just don't like where it's going to be.
No, I know, but I just opened...
That is weird. What are the DPIs? We have 1000, 1600, 2400, and 3200. So, I mean, it's not the worst mouse. But for 35 bucks, I mean, let's plug it in and try it. Why not? Worth a shot.
Is it an upgrade from our other Redragon?
Is it an upgrade from our other Redragon that Brittany moved in with? It's heavier. It's also bigger. Yours is chunkier, but this is longer. But like the buttons are more solid. It seems like a direct upgrade. Like I would say that.
Well, this is over a 4-year-old mouse.
I know.
At least.
How much did that cost? Whoever bought it.
Like $20.
$20 for a mouse. So I would not. I don't think I would recommend the set for just the mouse. But all in all, we'll plug them in. We'll try them together. I'm really interested to see how this mouse performs though. Memory and keyboard. I mean, if you're playing a shooter or literally doing anything gaming wise besides just scrolling the internet, I would probably go mechanical or like a better memory and keyboard than this because it just feels cheap. But we're gonna plug them in and see. Bring me the laptop. Welcome back. That took longer than expected to get all this set up. So the first thing I'm going to point out about this nifty little setup is the LEDs on both the mouse and the keyboard are like dying or something. All around the edges and even around the side that I'm going to be seeing the most of on the keyboard, all the lights are kind of like in and out, kind of dim. Also, this mouse does a breathing if you leave it sitting for too long, where it breathes through all the colors, including yellow, blue, and I think white. And those are 3 colors that aren't even, you can't make the mouse that on its own. Like, I think this is the weirdest mouse to me. The color changes with the DPI, and then it breathes and never is just static. And there's no software to go with it to make it static. It just is what it is. So, not a fan of both right now. The brushed aluminum on the keyboard, it's already picking up fingerprints. And just the overall, when I was setting everything up, the overall feel of the keys are just, it's bad. But we're gonna set this to be the same color as this, so you can kind of get the idea of the LEDs. And we're gonna play probably just, I'm gonna run around the practice range in Overwatch here. Basically see how this mouse performs. You can already see that I'm having to pick it up quite a bit to do anything. The membrane, after using a mechanical, the membrane is very hard to go back to. Yeah, so for 3200 DPI, it's pretty bad for a mouse. What?
He's going like, and I thought he was dancing.
My fiance is going a little crazy.
Did you point out that the color goes with the DPI already? So like
yeah. So as my fiance just pointed out, the color goes with the DPI, so it's kind of stuck with whatever you do. It's also stuck on breathing. Can't put it on static. I know I mentioned that one, but they're both. It's just kind of just a weird design. Like, why wouldn't I be able to put the color on static, and why wouldn't I be able to change it on its own? Also, why would you have it cycle through colors that you don't even offer? It being put on, even on the breathable mode, I can't put it on white. I'm so bad. I'm aiming at bots. These buttons are actually, they feel of good quality, believe it or not. Apparently this one's set to melee, so that's a thing. But they actually feel pretty good quality, and comparing it to its older brother, I'm going to put it that way, because I mean they are basically the same. This one has changeable weight, so you can take the weight out of it, whereas the one that came with the kit does not. I mean, it's the weight it is, which it's a pretty heavy mouse for about a $12 mouse if you're dividing the 3 products evenly. It's amazing how the build quality goes, because you have a mouse pad that is, it's a pretty standard mouse pad. And then you have this keyboard that it weighs a good amount. It feels like the quality should be good, but then the keys are just not that great at all. All in all, it's kind of hit and miss in terms of the whole thing combined. Because I feel like just the mix match quality putting them on the same box, they don't equate. The mouse is much better quality, and like I said, yeah, I'm having to pick it up because I'm not used to 3200 DPI. On my Death Adder, I use 16,000, so I'm just not used to the lower DPI. But I know some people who play FPSs and Battle Royales like lower DPIs. One of the best mice self-rated by the company for FPS is a pretty low DPI, coming in at 4,000, so I don't see a situation, I had a training bot on my face there for a second, where this makes sense to me as a whole. You can find most keyboard and mouse kits on the market for about 40 bucks, and the builds are much better. For work, I use a pretty basic membrane keyboard, and I would even use that over this. It doesn't light up or anything, but I mean, it's not going to be missed, especially when half the lights don't work as well as the other half. And I mean, this is just a hazard waiting to happen in terms of getting anything under here. I mean, I'm guessing if you're buying this, you'll be trying to save money, or you don't really, you just game for fun, which is fine. So all in all, I don't recommend this kit, even if you're starting out. I would go, if 40 bucks is your price range, the Cooler Master Devastator set is just the keyboard and mouse, and it blows this one out of the water in almost every single way. And if you guys want to see a review on that one later, please let me know. I could pick it up quite easily at my nearby Best Buy and nearby Micro Center. But yeah, I mean, I would rather game with my work computer's keyboard than this, and that's just a pretty simple Logitech with a little armrest, and that cost $12. So all in all, I don't recommend this kit to anybody. Gamers, budget, anyone on a budget, I can't recommend this kit. Heck, even this mouse beats this mouse. It's slower DPI, but the actual quality beats out this mouse.
I think you're missing something important, though. And what are the odds it's going to come with a sticker?
I'm just going to let my fans yell at you because they're yelling at me. You don't need a sticker.
If it doesn't come with stickers, are you really a gamer? Like, is it a gaming peripheral if it doesn't come with a sticker?
But they let up, though, so you're good. You're covered.
A shitty mouse is a shitty mouse. It doesn't matter how many LEDs you attach to it.
So, I mean, taking that criticism, if you really need a sticker, a $35 sticker with a little dragon, feel free to pick this one up. But it's not for me. And it won't be for the main majority of people who would be buying a kit at $35. I said the mouse and the mouse pad are pretty solid quality here, but the bulk of what you're paying for is most likely actually the keyboard. So it being the weakest component kind of defeats the whole purpose of the whole thing. So all in all, it's a pretty bad set for the price. I mean, if they dropped it to $25, then I can see a point to pick up all three, because I mean, that's literally all three and $25. That's much better than asking for all three, when there are better kits out there for the $35 to $55 price range. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Comment down below what you have. What's your, even if you have mechanical, if it has nothing to do with this kit. I mean, I would be gladly happy to take comments that have nothing to do with this kit. So please leave them down below. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my upcoming videos, and I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.